Hello everyone and welcome to Finding the Trend. My name is David and this is Mike Lee, and today Mike is going to help us understand how to look at a stock chart and how to analyze it to find the trend. There's like candlesticks, there's moving averages, there's market sentiment, there's just so much information, I'm overwhelmed. So Mike, help me help them understand how we use all this information to find the trend.
Awesome. So let's try to go straight into it, right? Like with Robinhood, which is actually, I'm sure a lot of people use that.
So over here in Robinhood, we have your standard bar chart.
Next to the 5-year, we have a candlestick pattern, which will show you a candlestick chart. And you can actually go into this and see, okay, well, here's how many buyers were, whether they drove the price up, at the high of 330, and then, and how many sellers there were that drove the price down to 326 or so. Right, and then same thing here. But like you can see that's very basic. It's not giving you too much of a trend. Obviously, you can zoom out a little bit more and get a little bit better picture. And underneath here, it shows the second bar area underneath is actually the volume of trades. So you can see whether, like, how many people were trading during this time. So you can see in this time, this was 68 million shares of the S&P 500 being traded in a day. So let's go into actually something a little bit more powerful, which is ThinkorSwim by TD Ameritrade. So you can see, like, we took quite a big dip in here, but on ThinkorSwim, we can start to see market sentiment and moving averages. Now, moving averages are essentially a way for us to track the averages of a stock price. Fairly simple, except a moving average is like a time slot, like 30 days or so of a stock price. And then this moving average histogram is just determining whether that moving average is positive or whether it's going negative. And this can help determine sort of momentum of a stock price. And then market sentiment is essentially how bullish the market feels about a certain stock or index in this case, or how bearish it feels. Like, as you can see here, it's actually feeling very bearish in March, or actually, it sort of started off selling, and then reached its most bearish point right here. Actually, and then sort of started to recover, right? Market sentiment started to recover. But you can see that, like, we're starting to enter kind of another area where market sentiment is being tested and it's slowly moving downward again. So let's just take a step back and look at the terminologies I'm discussing. MACD histogram. What is the MACD, right? Like, it's the moving average, and then the histogram is when it crosses, when it moves in a certain direction, whether it's like positive or negative. That's when the MACD indicates that. And then market sentiment, just trying to determine essentially sentiment, right? Bullish or bearish, depending on the recent close prices to historical highs and lows.
Cool. So we use these two components to help us understand what's trending and how to analyze and predict the future of the trend.
Yep. Let's just see that really quick in action.
Sure.
With a stock, for example, that lots of people show with Tesla, right? We can see that over in this section, right? Tesla actually, this MACD became slightly less bearish, actually, as it sort of trended up from its negative. The histogram shows that it trended up from its initial trough of negativity, kind of, here. So this is actually, if you're looking at MACD, this was actually our moving average. This would be a pretty good time to buy. Same thing kind of here, and we're probably going to get something similar here.
Good deals coming up. Good deals coming up.
Yes, good deals coming up. The other aspect to be interesting in is actually there's sort of a support line here. You can sort of see a couple times where prices have gone down, then bounce back up, gone down, bounce back up. And I think the support lines, between the low of today, right, and then 350 or so. And then there is another support line right here, which is around the 300 mark. Right. So, you can use that and take into account market sentiment and see if market sentiment is particularly low, and say, okay, well, the market is particularly bearish, right? And I think this is a solid company, and have that conviction, to ride it out after that. And that's how you would have opportunity.
Right. It's very helpful because now we understand what's going on in terms of how the market's behaving and the sentiment and just the behavior of the buy and sell. But we might be, once you understand that it's all influenced by other factors, not the actual company, nothing about the company changes, then you can be confident to buy and hold and ride it through, right?
Right.
Cool. So I think this is very helpful, Mike. Thank you for showing us how the candlesticks work and how to use that combined with the moving average and also the market sentiment to help understand the trend and predict the trend. Of course, everything in the market is, you never know what's going to happen, but the trend helps you kind of get an idea of where the supports are so that it most likely will bounce from it. But if you see the support breaking, then you might want to run because it might fall to the next support before it bounces again. So understanding these technical analysis will help make your decisions more rational. So thank you, Mike. That explains it, and hopefully it helps you guys understand. And if you have any questions, let us know down in the comments below. Mike will answer the technical ones, and I'll try my best to answer them if I can as well.
We read all your comments.
Yeah, we read all your comments.
Let us know what you guys think. Whether whether the stock market will go up or whether it'll go down. Let us know.
We would love to hear what you want. We would love to hear what you guys think. I'm kind of bearish in the market right now because I think we're going down. But that's why we had these discussions, because we try to figure out what's going to happen. All right, guys. Hope you guys are staying healthy. Take care. Stay safe. And thanks again for tuning in on Finding the Trend. It's Mike. It's David. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.